Hi boys and girls, today we are going to plan our Alebrije. So on a piece of paper, or if you're at school in your learning log, you're going to leave a blank piece of paper behind where we planned your cupcake so that we can put your reflection there for your cupcake when you're done with it. And then we are going to start planning our Alebrije on the next blank page. We're going to title the page with the word Alebrije. And then we're going to put today's date. Draw a dividing line. We are going to plan 4 things today. We are going to plan the animal that we would like to create. We are going to plan the patterns that we will put on our animal. We will plan our border, edge, and corners. Okay, so that's 3 and 4. So under animal, maybe come up with a list of a few animals that you would be interested in doing. So an owl, so I'd like you to list 3, 4, 5, or 6 options for what animal you'd like to do. Then maybe put a star next to 2 choices. And then under patterns on animals, you have looked at pictures of the Alebrije, asked to notice the patterns that are on them. Sometimes the patterns represent a texture the animal might have, or they are unrealistic patterns that the artist adds for emphasis. So I picked owl, so I will put owl here. And then I might think of some patterns that I could put on that owl. Maybe I want to make a feather pattern, and I could think about maybe rows of V's to look like feathers, or U's. Maybe I would put stripes around the leg or on the edge of feathers. And I might, as I'm creating my picture, add more patterns. This is just to help you start thinking about what your picture might look like. And then I'm also going to do this for my second idea, my llama. So maybe on my llama, I want to think about a fur texture, which might be U shapes. Or maybe I'd put some funny shaped polka dots on there for the fluff. Maybe I would put stripes on the legs again. Maybe zigzags on the legs instead of stripes. So just kind of some ideas that I might be thinking about. The next thing that we need to plan is the border, edge, and corners. So around your picture, you're going to make a frame, and we looked at some pictures of those in the Google Slides. So our frame is, each corner is going to have a square. So I'm going to draw kind of a mini frame down here. And then those corners are going to be connected by long lines like this. And then I want to think about the designs that I'm going to put in my frame. Usually the 4 corners are the same, and we're going to use something called geometric shapes to make our designs. Geometric shapes are shapes that we talk about in math class, and shapes that we might be able to give a name to. and other people would recognize them, like a square or a triangle. So for instance, in my corner, I could put maybe another square. Maybe I'd add a circle inside of that and have a geometric shape like that. And then I could put this design. Then I will think about a geometric shape pattern to put in between my corners. I'm thinking I'm going to do something with triangles, so I tried to divide the side up evenly with triangles. And then I would try to make the other side match that. So I started on the outside here, I came to the middle, went back to the outside, came back to the middle, went to the outside, came back to the middle. And then I could keep adding a little bit more detail to my pattern to make it more interesting to look at. Frame. The next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to find some videos or pictures to draw from to practice drawing my animal that I selected, or my two animals, so I can feel confident in my drawing when I have to start my final.